This video is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, ASE. It is created solely for educational purposes to help viewers expand their automotive knowledge and prepare for ASE-style topics. For official information, study materials, and certification details, please refer directly to ASE.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something really helpful lined up for you. 50 practice multiple-choice questions to test your knowledge and help you study smarter. Whether you're brushing up for an exam, preparing for a certification, or just wanting to strengthen your automotive skills, this video is designed to guide you step by step. Grab a notebook, follow along, and see how many you can get right. Let's dive in and start learning together.
Which engine component converts reciprocating motion into rotary motion? A. Cylinder head. B. Crankshaft. C. Camshaft. D. Connecting rod. Answer: B. Crankshaft. Explanation: the crankshaft transforms piston motion into rotational energy. 2. What is the primary purpose of piston rings? A. Reduce crankshaft speed. B. Seal combustion chamber. C. Increase oil flow. D. Control fuel injection. Answer: B. Seal combustion chamber. Explanation: piston rings seal the chamber, prevent blow-by, and regulate oil film. 3. A diesel engine produces excessive black smoke. What is most likely the cause? A. Low compression. B. Excess fuel or poor air supply. C. Coolant in cylinders. D. Low fuel pressure. Answer: B. Excess fuel or poor air supply. Explanation: black smoke is unburned fuel from a rich mixture or restricted airflow. 4. Which tool is used to measure cylinder bore wear? A. Dial indicator. B. Bore gauge. C. Micrometer. D. Vernier caliper. Answer: B. Bore gauge. Explanation: a dial bore gauge measures taper and out of round accurately. 5. A dropped valve seat will most likely cause A. Oil dilution. B. Severe compression loss. C. High oil pressure. D. Turbocharger failure. Answer: B. Severe compression loss. Explanation: the valve cannot seal, causing compression leakage and misfires.
6. In a 4-stroke diesel, the power stroke occurs when A. Piston moves upward after compression. B. Piston moves downward after combustion. C. Intake valve opens. D. Exhaust valve closes. Answer: B. Piston moves downward after combustion. Explanation: combustion pushes the piston down during power stroke. 7. A leaking head gasket between cylinders usually causes A. Coolant in oil. B. High oil pressure. C. Loss of compression in adjacent cylinders. D. White smoke. Answer: C. Loss of compression in adjacent cylinders. Explanation: adjacent cylinders lose compression due to leakage path. 8. What is the function of an intercooler? A. Increase coolant temperature. B. Heat intake air. C. Cool compressed intake air. D. Mix air and fuel. Answer: C. Cool compressed intake air. Explanation: cooling intake air increases air density for combustion. 9. Which of the following can cause a piston to seize? A. Excessive fuel pressure. B. Overheating and lack of lubrication. C. Proper oil viscosity. D. Normal operating temperature. Answer B. Overheating and lack of lubrication. Explanation. Heat and friction without lubrication cause seizure. 10. Valve lash is adjusted to A. Compensate for thermal expansion, B. Eliminate camshaft wear, C. Increase oil pressure, D. Reduce compression. Answer A. Compensate for thermal expansion. Explanation. Clearance allows parts to expand when hot. 11. A cracked cylinder head commonly causes A. Excessive black smoke, B. Coolant loss and white exhaust, C. High oil pressure, D. Turbocharger overheating. Answer B. Coolant loss and white exhaust. Explanation. Coolant leaks into cylinders, burning off as white smoke. 12. What component controls timing of intake and exhaust valves? A. Fuel pump, B. Crankshaft, C. Camshaft, D. Rocker arm. Answer C. Camshaft. Explanation. The camshaft lobes open-close valves in sync with crankshaft. 13. What does a high cylinder leakage reading indicate? A. Normal compression, B. Worn piston rings, valves, or gasket, C. Strong sealing, D. Proper timing. Answer B. Worn piston rings, valves, or gasket. Explanation. Leakage test identifies sealing failures. 14. Excessive blue smoke indicates A. Unburned fuel, B. Burning oil, C. Coolant leak, D. Low fuel delivery. Answer B. Burning oil. Explanation. Blue exhaust is characteristic of oil burning. 15. Which condition leads to detonation? A. Correct fuel injection timing, B. Over-advanced ignition or fuel timing, C. Proper cooling system operation, D. Clean injectors. Answer B. Over-advanced ignition or fuel timing. Explanation. Advanced timing can cause fuel to ignite prematurely.
16. Cylinder glazing occurs when A. Engine runs with low oil pressure, B. Engine idles for extended periods, C. Excessive coolant pressure builds, D. Pistons overheat. Answer B. Engine idles for extended periods. Explanation. Low load operation can polish cylinder walls, reducing ring seal. 17. Which test is best for diagnosing worn piston rings? A. Injector balance test, B. Wet compression test, C. Cooling system pressure test, D. Oil pressure test. Answer B. Wet compression test. Explanation. Adding oil raises compression if rings are worn. 18. Which bearing supports side loads from piston force? A. Thrust bearing, B. Main bearing, C. Rod bearing, D. Roller bearing. Answer C. Rod bearing. Explanation. Rod bearings absorb piston to crankshaft loads. 19. If coolant is found in the oil pan, the most likely cause is A. Clogged fuel filter, B. Blown head gasket, C. Worn piston rings, D. Faulty turbo seals. Answer B. Blown head gasket. Explanation. A failed gasket allows coolant into oil passages. 20. Main bearings are located A. Between piston and rod, B. Between crankshaft and block, C. On top of pistons, D. Inside the cylinder head. Answer B. Between crankshaft and block. Explanation.
They support crankshaft rotation in the block. 21. Turbocharger surge is caused by A. Excess lubrication, B. Restricted airflow or mismatched load, C. Normal boost pressure, or D. Correct valve timing. Answer: B. Restricted airflow or mismatched load. Explanation: surge is unstable airflow due to restriction or load mismatch. 22. A diesel knock is usually caused by A. Low coolant temperature, B. Delayed fuel ignition, C. Worn piston rings, D. Low oil viscosity. Answer: B. Delayed fuel ignition. Explanation: excess delay causes rapid combustion and knocking sound. 23. An overhead adjustment typically involves A. Main bearings and camshaft, B. Valves and injector lash, C. Pistons and rings, or D. Turbocharger and intercooler. Answer: B. Valves and injector lash. Explanation: overhead adjustment sets proper clearance for valve and injector operation. 24. Excess crankcase pressure is caused by A. Proper piston ring seal, B. PCV system function, C. Worn piston rings, or blow-by, D. Low coolant pressure. Answer: C. Worn piston rings, or blow-by. Explanation: combustion gases leak past rings into crankcase. 25. What does cavitation erosion affect most in diesel engines? A. Turbo impeller, B. Cylinder liners, C. Oil pan, or D. Flywheel housing. Answer: B. Cylinder liners. Explanation: vibrations create bubbles that erode wet liners.
26. A warped cylinder head will usually show as A. Uneven valve lash, B. Coolant leaks and low compression, C. Oil dilution, or D. Injector failure. Answer: B. Coolant leaks and low compression. Explanation: head warping prevents gasket sealing. 27. Excessive end play in the crankshaft can damage A. Turbo seals, B. Thrust bearings, C. Rocker arms, or D. Push rods. Answer: B. Thrust bearings. Explanation: thrust bearings control crankshaft axial movement. 28. Which condition causes white smoke at startup? A. Coolant in cylinders or unburned fuel, B. Overheating, C. Turbo oil seal leak, or D. Advanced injection timing. Answer: A. Coolant in cylinders or unburned fuel. Explanation: white smoke is water vapor or raw fuel. 29. Excessive bearing clearance results in A. High oil pressure, B. Low oil pressure and knock, C. Cylinder glazing, or D. Turbo surge. Answer: B. Low oil pressure and knock. Explanation: excess clearance bleeds pressure and causes knock. 30. What is liner protrusion? A. Amount liners extend above block deck, B. Piston height at TDC, C. Valve stem clearance, or D. Crankshaft thrust play. Answer: A. Amount liners extend above block deck. Explanation: proper liner protrusion ensures head gasket sealing. 31. A worn camshaft lobe causes A. High oil pressure, B. Low oil consumption, C. Reduced valve lift, D. High compression. Answer: C. Reduced valve lift. Explanation:
Wear reduces valve opening, affecting breathing. 32. What is a wet liner? A. Cylinder liner exposed to coolant. B. Dry fit cylinder bore. C. Liner lubricated with oil only. D. Cylinder bore machined in block. Answer A. Cylinder liner exposed to coolant. Explanation: wet liners contact coolant for heat transfer. 33. Excessive blow-by is diagnosed with A. Cylinder leakage test. B. Compression test. C. Manometer or blow-by meter. D. Fuel balance test. Answer C. Manometer or blow-by meter. Explanation: measures crankcase pressure caused by blow-by gases. 34. Turbocharger shaft play indicates A. Proper oil flow. B. Bearing wear. C. Normal operation. D. Valve lash problem. Answer B. Bearing wear. Explanation: excess play suggests worn turbo bearings. 35. Detergent additives in oil are used to A. Increase viscosity. B. Neutralize acids and suspend particles. C. Reduce compression. D. Lower fuel pressure. Answer B. Neutralize acids and suspend particles. Explanation: additives clean and protect engine components.
36. What is crosshatch in cylinder walls? A. Crack formation. B. Factory bore finish pattern. C. Sign of overheating. D. Liner protrusion. Answer B. Factory bore finish pattern. Explanation: crosshatch aids lubrication and ring seating. 37. A sticking injector usually causes A. Rough idle or cylinder knock. B. High oil pressure. C. Low compression. D. Coolant leaks. Answer A. Rough idle or cylinder knock. Explanation: stuck injectors disrupt combustion timing and balance. 38. A piston cooling nozzle supplies A. Lubrication to camshaft. B. Coolant to liners. C. Oil to piston underside. D. Fuel to injectors. Answer C. Oil to piston underside. Explanation: nozzles spray oil under pistons to reduce heat. 39. A failed EGR cooler can cause A. Oil pressure loss. B. Coolant entering exhaust system. C. Turbo surge. D. Blue smoke. Answer B. Coolant entering exhaust system. Explanation: EGR cooler cracks leak coolant into exhaust flow. 40. A spun bearing refers to A. Turbo failure. B. Bearing that rotated in its housing. C. Camshaft misalignment. D. Piston seizure. Answer B. Bearing that rotated in its housing. Explanation: spun bearings lose oil clearance and damage crank journals.
41. What does TDC stand for? A. Top diesel chamber. B. Top dead center. C. Total draft cycle. Or D. Torque delivery control. The answer is B. Top dead center. Explanation: TDC is the piston's highest point in the cylinder. 42. A leaking injector can cause A. Blue smoke. B. Excessive fuel dilution in oil. C. High coolant pressure. Or D. Cylinder glazing only. The answer is B. Excessive fuel dilution in oil. Explanation: fuel leakage washes cylinder walls and enters crankcase. 43. Which sensor monitors crankshaft position? A. Map sensor. B. CKP sensor. C. TPS sensor, D. IAT sensor? The answer is B. CKP sensor. Explanation: CKP, crankshaft position sensor, detects rotation and timing. 44. Pre-ignition in a diesel engine is caused by A. Normal fuel timing, B. Hot carbon deposits igniting fuel early, C. Proper injector spray, or D. High oil viscosity? The answer is B. Hot carbon deposits igniting fuel prematurely. 45. A counterweight on a crankshaft is used to A. Balance engine rotation, B. Reduce fuel consumption, C. Increase oil pressure, or D. Seal piston rings? The answer is A. Balance engine rotation. Explanation: counterweights offset reciprocating forces for smoother operation.
46. Low oil pressure at idle but normal at higher RPM usually means A. Worn bearings, B. Weak oil pump relief spring, C. Restricted fuel filter, D. Low coolant. Answer: B. Weak oil pump relief spring. Explanation: weak spring allows bypassing at low speed, stabilizing at higher RPM. 47. A faulty harmonic balancer can cause A. Excess vibration and crankshaft damage, B. Excess fuel pressure, C. High coolant temperature, D. Turbo failure. Answer: A. Excess vibration and crankshaft damage. Explanation: balancer absorbs torsional vibration, failure can break crank. 48. What causes runaway in a diesel engine? A. Proper fuel shutoff, B. Engine burning uncontrolled fuel or oil, C. Correct injection timing, D. Balanced injectors. Answer: B. Engine burning uncontrolled fuel or oil. Explanation: runaway occurs when engine consumes its own oil or excess fuel. 49. Which test finds cracks in cylinder heads? A. Dye penetrant or magniflux test, B. Compression test, C. Blow-by test, D. Oil pressure test. Answer: A. Dye penetrant or magniflux test. Explanation: non-destructive testing detects hidden cracks. 50. A scored cylinder wall is usually caused by A. Proper lubrication, B. Dirt ingestion or lack of oil, C. Correct air filtration, D. Balanced injectors. Answer: B. Dirt ingestion or lack of oil. Explanation: abrasive particles or oil starvation scar cylinder walls.
Thanks so much for studying with us today. I hope these practice questions helped boost your confidence and sharpen your skills. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next study session. You can click the links on screen right now to watch another study video and keep your learning going. I'll see you over there.